Alright, welcome back.
So the monastery wasn't your choice?
It was. But when your decision has a reason, is it really a choice? When a brook hits a rock, does it choose which way to go?
Oh, fuck me, you're not a brook. You have your own free will.
Free will. Choices. But whenever we make a choice, don't we base it on our previous experience? Don't we estimate all the possible benefits in our head? And if we go against the rational, don't we realize that we're being driven by our emotions, by our passions? Do you understand?
As I was saying, our will helps us to control our passions. Resist temptation.
Well, that's true. But when you control your emotions, there's always a reason, right? You can explain why you're doing it, build a string of logic.
If the soul didn't exist, all that remains would be your logical shit. How the fuck can one live without a soul? Humans haven't learned that yet.
Ask him if he knows what a soul even is. Everyone says soul this, soul that, but can anyone clearly explain what it is?
Yes, but even a soul has its own inclinations. Let's say your soul gravitates towards God, and mine doesn't. Is that my choice then? Or, in theory, let's imagine that the choice isn't based on anything. What kind of choice is it then? Pure chance?
Wait, so you're saying choice is an empty word?
Maybe it is. I don't know. I don't even understand the point of this whole choice thing, this freedom that God has graced us with. Why would God need our so-called freedom if in the end he's only satisfied with strictly defined choices? He could have just made me in a way he would have liked me.
We're passing through water? What the heck? Where are we? I hope everybody has their tetanus shot.
You don't play?
No.
I do. Once I played at Bats.
Where?
Effing Bats. He owns a tavern.
You played in front of people.
Got a standing ovation.
Can you play something?
How can I?
Are these employees of the month? Looks like it's the same guy. Fourfold icon. These icons were never popular, even though they were sold for 10 rubles in the store compared to 20 for 4 separate icons. After all, 4 icons on the wall are 4 icons on the wall. Yay! Time you get points, you get shame or guilt. Alright, well. I don't know if those... I don't know how detailed this game is going to be in this as far as those points go. Is it going to be... if it impacts the ending? I've not heard. Or choices of what she says. I have no idea. I know that it also says that the points don't matter, but, you know. Jesus, what is that? They are ginormous fishies. Where did they get fishies this size? Fishy fishies. What are they doing with fishes this size? Is there any fish left in the sea? Goodness. Oh, there's a person right there. The three-handed mother of God, Saint John of Damascus, was falsely accused of treachery and had his hand cut off. After he prayed to the Mother of God, his hand grew back, and as a sign of gratitude, John attached a silver hand to an icon. And why the third hand in most icons was viewed as belonging to the Mother of God herself, Indika did not know.
Who are they?
I don't know. Never seen those before.
Dude, I think I know what I need to do, but I didn't realize it at the time. Oh, wait. Ugh. think I did it. I was starting to feel like it was too early in the morning to grasp the simple movement, but
Here's what I think.
Shit, here we go again.
I'm not telling you anything from now on.
Oh, come on, I'm joking. Tell me, you were wondering about freedom. Why did God make you free? Here's what I think. If I were the Tsar, I wouldn't want my wife to be a slave. I would find myself a free girl that can love me genuinely. Do you understand?
Yes, it's a good example. But now imagine if your Tsar has found himself a girl he loves. Can you?
So?
So he confesses his feelings to her and invites her to his palace.
So?
And now imagine that the Tsar also says, if you come, I'll drape you in gold. And if you don't, I'll hang you on a hook and burn you slowly. This also requires her to return his feelings.
I see where you're going with this. But it's not God who burns people in hell. That would be those damn demons, enemies of mankind.
Very well. In this case, the Tsar says, if you come, I'll cover you in gold. And if you don't, Parfan the Butcher will catch you, hang you on a hook, and burn you slowly. I love you endlessly, but can't do anything about it. Think about it. If even the Tsar can't actually do anything about this butcher because of some unclear circumstances, why can't he just stay silent?
So you're saying nobody can love God genuinely?
No. No, it's not like that.
or is it? Or is it? I don't know. Okay, one thing I'm going to say right now that I should have said in the beginning. I am not making any religious statements on my beliefs or on anybody else's beliefs. I am just playing the game. Are these giant cans of fish? Why are they so big? How do
We
you...
have to check one place before the line.
Where?
You'll see. I've hidden something there.
All right.
These giant cans of fish. I've got questions. So many questions. How are they moved? I mean, I imagine it's big machinery. How are they opened? Again, I imagine it's big machinery. Why do you need cans this big? Again, so many questions. Hey, dude, dead end. You're not gonna make a comment about it? Alright.
Where are we going exactly?
We have to go over there.
How do you propose I join you, sir? Okay, to you guys it's the same episode. For me, there's been a couple of days that have gone past because I bugged out
Where
in
are we
this
going
area.
exactly?
We have to go over there.
So anyway, thank you for joining me. Also, this is editing me. This episode's going to be a little light on the commentary because of reasons. Mostly because I didn't have my mic plugged in.
It's not that complicated.
So any commentary you hear from me is going to be a voiceover. And I am terrible at voiceovers. I'm gonna try it this way because I don't understand what he wants from me because he's standing over there. So I didn't get it, but I'm gonna get it in a second.
Do we really need it?
You'll see.
Are we even allowed here?
There's nobody here. Everyone's asleep.
Pomander with incense, Egyptian judging by the smell. Indika preferred the one from Greece or Jerusalem sometimes, but mainly the Greek one, yes.
The one on the right is ours. Look,
How is this? I mean, oh, glimmering lights. It's called a stroboscope effect, like looking through a bike wheel.
yeah, I'll,
I mean, it's pretty.
There you are.
Did we climb all the way here just for this?
I'll show you. Sit down. This Puddle. She's a singer.
Why Puddle?
Because this is Seva. He's guitarist.
Quiet forest lullaby. All the stars are in the sky. Silent shepherd crescent moon plays a cheerful trumpet tune. Only in the dark of night stars above us shine. Damn. Elia, get up. Elia. What should I do?
You know what?
No, everything will be all right.
Of course.
No, we were almost there.
Not almost. you know where the hospital is? Do you think they'll take someone like him?
So what do we do?
Pray?
Ugh. I can't go further. Scared to wet your pants? Nah, if I were alone. How about this? If I get to the other side without wetting my skirt, you'll teach me to play the flute. Oh boy, here we go again. All right. And if you do get wet, will you kiss me? Not a chance. What are you thinking? Well, you're sure of your success, aren't you? If you reach the other side, I'll make another flute just for you. Deal. Oh, you asshole. If you guys knew how much I struggled to get through that. I edited it in a way so that you didn't see everyone, but I spent probably 30 minutes, if not longer, on that stupid puzzle. And if thy right hand offend thee, cut it off, and cast it from thee. Matthew 5:30.
Quiet. Quiet. It's all good. It's all good. Shh. Shh. Lie down. Lie down. Everything's going to be all right. Otherwise you would have... Lie down. Shush.
It's against God's plan. You went against God.
Against God? Not in the slightest. This is not that bad. Please, be still. Be quiet, please. Please.
Not that bad, huh? Will it grow back?
Why not? It's not like it's harder for God to work one miracle than...
You didn't believe in it from the start. You were angry that a miracle could happen to me.
No.
To a person like me.
No.
Women so dumb and jealous. Give me an injection.
None left.
All this time, this wasn't just empty talk.
I know.
All this philosophy. Joyce, God doesn't talk to me anymore since I met you. No, leave me. I'll be on my own.
I'm sorry.
Don't touch me.
For the first time since meeting Ilya, Indika felt a stab of doubt. What if she'd made a mistake? What if she had done something wrong? What if the Kudets wouldn't work? Why was every step on her road to God drawing her closer to the devil?
I did everything correctly. Otherwise he would have died from sepsis.
And if he didn't? There, he's healed, a miracle. Wouldn't feel good, would it? That means he was indeed talking to God and earned his absolution.
God, please. Talk to me this one time. How did I go against you? Is it in my power to intervene in your design? Is this a part of your plan? Is this how it's supposed to be? You will be all right. The arm will heal. Ilya will live. So now I have to feel guilt for this as well? You can see I'm trying. But he's always behind my shoulder.
Me again. You were driven by fear. The fear of ending up with a corpse. And back then, with the gypsy, what was it? Were you restless because of his tanned arms?
According to Google, the big heading says warehouse, and it's something about come through this way to get to outside or get to light. I'm not quite sure.
Temple of John of Damascus. The one from the poster was towering over Indika. She was consumed by anxiety more and more. What if she was late? What if they realized who she was and wouldn't let her in? What if she was not worthy of a miracle? Maybe one needed to buy a ticket to see the miracle, and all the tickets had sold out. What if her certainty in God's plan was just another delusion, a temptation she so faint-heartedly succumbed to?
Writing by Conventual Gerasimos. It on its steeplings one's right hand fingers as befits an Orthodox Christian in order to make the sign of the Holy Cross. Was that snoring? Oh gosh, did we just stumble into these people's houses? And I'm just gonna sit on the seat while they're snoring and farting. Oh. We are so rude. Here, let me close the doors. I'm sorry, guys. Frank, she's letting all the heat out. What heat, Martha? Bast's shoe, right, well, possibly left. Indika's father called his servants bastards because of their bast shoes, emphasizing the cultural gap between himself and the uneducated peasantry. The latter, however, refused to notice this gap, especially if they had a chance to have a drink with the former. The life of Saint Jonah. In his first years as a monk, the reclusive Saint Jonah lived with Optatus, a shrewd old man known for tempting his brothers and trying their patience. Jonah was no exception. In the morning, Optatus would hide under a bench and jump at him, screaming in the refectory. He would yell and hurl dead flies and soot from the furnace into Jonah's food. When Jonah was praying, he would shriek and slap the prayer book from his hands. And before going to bed, he would scream and hit Jonah in the stomach with a hot firebrand.
Give it back. Have you read it?
What happened to your hair?
You don't like it? The prioress cut it as punishment. It wasn't a big deal. I burned Father Sergei's Felonian.
I don't think that's right. What's the holdup?
Oh no, I think something broke.